In this video, we're going to review the visual abilities of Olympic athletes, based upon our experience with the U.S. Olympic team at the Beijing Olympic Games. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is Dr. Labby, and I'm a sports vision specialist for professional, Olympic, and amateur athletes working to optimize visual function for maximal sports performance. This information, though, is useful for everyone, so welcome. Today, we're going to look at what it takes visually to be an Olympic athlete. In the year before the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games, we had the opportunity to work with athletes from 8 different sports with the U.S. Olympic team. We published a paper in the medical literature about our experience, but I'll save you the trouble of reading the medical report by giving you the main points right here. We worked with 157 athletes, 72 men and 85 women, in a total of 8 different sports. We performed 3 main types of tests, and I'd like to share our results with you here. The first thing we looked at was standard vision, or what is known as visual acuity. By the way, for a quick introduction to each of these terms, take a look at the shorts video section of our channel below for a 1-minute video describing each of these visual abilities. And don't forget to subscribe to stay on top of new videos. We found several interesting things here. First of all, the athletes with the best visual acuity were the archers and the softball players. That wasn't too surprising, since we know that archers need very good vision to hit the bullseye, and softball players need very keen vision to hit the ball. The athletes with the worst vision, though, were the boxers and the track and field athletes. They naturally don't need as good vision for elite performance in their sports. If we turn to the next visual ability, depth perception, or stereoacuity, we see a very different picture. In this case, the archers had the worst depth perception, with the fencers and the boxers having the best. Why would archers have poor depth perception? Well, think about their targets. They're flat, they're far away, and they basically have no depth. Thus, being able to see depth is not needed in archery. On the other hand, if you're a boxer or a fencer, you better know how far away your opponent is and how far his hands are, especially in depth from striking you, if you want to win. Finally, we looked at each athlete's ability to detect contrast between a target and a background. On this test, the softball players had the best sensitivity, while the boxers and the track and field athletes had the worst. It's important to remember that although they were the worst in this group, both boxers and the track and field athletes in general had better contrast sensitivity than the average non-athlete. After seeing these results, it's pretty clear that each sport has a different set of visual abilities required for elite performance, and it's critical that when you go to your eye care specialist, that they're familiar with your sport and what is required visually for optimal performance in your sport. There's no sense in correcting a boxer to the level of vision of an archer. Instead, that energy should be spent enhancing his depth perception to allow the athlete to react to their opponent more effectively. Even if these 8 sports are not your sports, the message of optimizing your eyes and vision for your sport is clear and can be an avenue for additional performance and success. Until next time, good luck and good vision. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.